Welcome to StraddleIncome. We're here to help you make money. Today is the first day of trading. Happy 2021, everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about two things. One, the market, and number two, some of the stocks on my watch list. So if you find the information here helpful, thank you for your time. Please subscribe and click the like button. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. For the SPY index, if you look at the pricing chart this morning, when the market first opened, it was quite strong, quite powerful. And then quickly it started to sell off in the 15 minutes and kept going until around the second half of the sessions, 12:15. So that was pretty ugly. And then towards the second half of the session, SPY rebounded, closed around 369. And if you look at the QQQ index, it started strong as well. It kept going a little bit. So it was kind of lagger in the morning when SPY started to sell off, but then it quickly catched up. Around 10:45, an hour later of the market open, it dumped. And similarly, it stopped around 305 level at 12:15, the beginning of the second half of the session, and then closed about the middle of the entire day. What could be the reason why the market sold off? And here's my hypothesis. There are three things that could contribute. Number one, the coronavirus. There has been a new report of a case, highly contagious coronavirus found in New York. So that's concerning. But I don't think that's really the major factor because UK has reported it's just a matter of the time that US and the rest of the world will have this new strain of virus. The second factor where I think it's more impactful is the election and the senator. The market pretty much had priced in that senator will be controlled by Republican. The fact that now it's a close race between Democrat and Republican, it is uncertain to the market. And the market does not like uncertainty. So that's why market react a little bit because to give back some of the pre-anticipation expectation it was building upon. And the third fact I think will be the major impact why the market sold off is because of tax purpose. Today is the first day of trading. A lot of people made money in 2020 and they wanted to hold on taking profit until the next tax year. And today is the first day of they can do that. Why did I say that? Because if you look at some of the Highflyers, such as QS stands for QuantumScape. It's one of the company that actually claim they can have a next generation of battery technologies. I think the technology is based on solid state. So that stock had a big runoff around the second half of December. Similarly goes for Fobo. Fobo is another stock a lot of people have been trading pretty heavily. And then they started to sell off towards the December 23rd, right before the Christmas, why people actually decided to just take a vacation and stop looking at the market. They want to take a profit and they want to make sure they can catch whatever the profit they can left and make sure they can report a profit in 2021 rather than 2020. Let's zoom out a little bit. Look at both SPY and the QQQ. They're pierced through the 18-day moving average, but they stayed well above the 50-day moving average. So that's that even though it's concerning, but it's still a good sign. Tomorrow and the rest of the week is going to be very interesting. So let's keep an eye on those. Number two, I want to talk about some of the stocks on my watch list. First, I want to talk about Disney. Disney Plus has been one of the major buzzword, December and November last year. The market sold off pretty bad in the morning. Both of the leading stock, Apple and Microsoft, hit the 18-day moving average, but the Disney stayed above that. So that's a strong sign for me And I'll be paying close attention to see if there's any opportunity for me to get into Disney. Number two, I want to talk about NEO. There has been news reported that NEO will ramp up their production, and they actually, had a pretty good, decent numbers in December. NEO is going to have its NEO Day in the next, I think, in January 8th. So in that day, they will announce new technology and new products. This is similar to the Tesla Day. So for some of you here don't know what NEO does, it's basically the Chinese version of an electrical vehicle. And electrical vehicle has been a sector getting a lot of favorable attention from all the investors. I'll be taking a close look at NEO to see if there's anything that I can take advantage of, especially after the NEO Day. The stock is pretty much extended at this point, even though they're being consolidating around the moving average line and then quickly jump off, towards the end of the day in December, and then this morning. I don't want to chase it, so let's see if there's any opportunity for me to get in after the NEO Day. And lastly, I want to talk about a stock which some of you guys have heard of. It's called a CRSP. CRSP stands for CRISPR Therapeutics AG-COM. So it's a long name, basically what the company does, and I'll make a video about it in detail in the next couple of days. Basically, high level wise, they provide some gene editing medicine and technologies so that they can alter the genes of human bodies and cure the disease from that point on. The company is having a really good time in the last couple of weeks, and then even though the market sold off today, it stayed very strong, especially if we look at the candlestick here. It's a really tiny open and close range here, meaning the market is quite bullish about the stock. And then I'll also want to make sure that if you guys have a chance, click the subscribe button and the like button. In the next couple of days, I'll make a video specifically about this company, talk about the products, talk about the revenues, and talk about their competitors and technology backend. So with that being said, here's everything I want to share. And happy trading, happy 2021. And I hope everyone is going to have a great, wonderful year in the coming year, 2021. Thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next video.